I don't own the rights to this music, but I own the rights to the coffee in this cup. Starbucks and Shorty's. Making a movie about Governor O'Malley. We're making a movie about Governor Hogan. We're making a movie about our government. We're talking about the roots of the problem in Baltimore. We're going to shine the lights on the roots in Baltimore. The roots of the problem. This Starbucks. All right? Starbucks and Shorty's. Starbucks and Shorty's. The root of the problem, Governor? Governor Hogan is the root of the problem. Governor Hogan is running a criminal enterprise to lock up black Baltimore. He brought these new state prosecutors and these new state's attorneys to lock up black Baltimore the same way that Governor O'Malley did. Stop and frisk and zero tolerance. He getting ready to reinvent that shit. Children, what do you want to do? We want to live. The only way we're going to live if you end the war on drugs. He's making a movie about Governor Hogan and Governor O'Malley. The Stop Snitching video. Remember the Stop Snitching video when they send all the drug dealers and all that shit to jail? Well, I want to show the other side of the drug culture. I want to show you the money behind the machine. I'm going to show you the money behind the machine. My documentary and my information goes all the way back to 2006. It started in 1986. If you Google State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, Google State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. This is interactive. This is because you killing black activists. And I'm very active in Baltimore. I'm a one-man show. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. Starbucks is international. Everybody knows Starbucks. Everybody got a cup. You feel me? Have a cup at the table. Now what I'm getting ready to show you, man, get your coffee, get your Snickers, get your bagel, get whatever you got to get, but get this information. Get it right. All right. We're talking about Fox 45 and how they demonize black people. All their news shows is about they are the new dude running for mayor. All y'all do is demonize black Baltimore. You don't get no solutions. All your solutions is locking us up. The prison industry. So we're going to talk about Alec, the corporation, because when I started this in 2006, it was about Fox 45. It was about your reporting. So at the end of this video, I'm going to attach the original video to this. If you go to Shorty's Voice at YouTube, Dwayne G. Davis, Shorty's Voice, one word, it's going to show you everything. 238 videos. We're talking about your prison industry. Kai Jackson, Vic Carter, Mary Rubala, Denise Koch. That's me. That's parole and probation. That's Adam May. That's Dwayne Davis. My consent to be videotaped. Yeah. We're talking about opioid abuses at the Spring Grove Medical Facility. We're talking about the overcharging of inmates, the treatment of inmates. We're talking about your prison industry and your cash cow. One cup at a time. All about you, Gov. That's the controller. Peter Francott. Brian Frost. Peter Francott, Brian Frost. You feel me? Asking for a federal and the state audit. And that was in 2016. That's Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court, because I started this in 2006. I wrote Chief Justice Roberts a letter and told him what I was going to do. It was about the criminalization of poverty. It was about being black in America. I wrote him the original letter in 2006. He got another one in 2013. So I'm going to take this to court in 2020. That's Chief Justice Roberts. This is a follow-up letter. Enclosed is a videotape dated 2010 elections. Yeah, we're going to talk about your 2010 elections in Baltimore. Your 2010 elections. Richard McFeely of the Baltimore office of the FBI has a case file. Yeah, he got a case file. See the date? 2013. We don't want nobody saying that they don't understand nothing that I'm talking about. You feel me? I started this project September 4th, 2006. Governor O'Malley showed interest in my program. Yeah. That's notarized. The NAACP got this. Eric Holder has this. President Obama. And it's notarized. It's legal in any state in the world. Let's fast forward. United States District Court, 2018. All right, Honorable Judge Bennett. Yeah, I'm trying to access the courts as a private citizen. Senate Bill 374. You feel me? Senate Bill 374. This is about beating you in court like you beat me. It's a fair exchange. Ain't no stick up without a gun. I'm good at what I do. Governor O'Malley had knowledge and approved the Shorty program, located on the right side of the pamphlet. Yeah, Governor O'Malley and Mr. McGee, Maryland's parole and probation, also the left-hand side of the packet. Bobby Zirkin got this. Senator, yeah. Bobby Zirkin got out of office because he getting ready to go to jail. Bobby Zirkin participated in this fraud. So did Judge Turnbull. Yeah, I'm getting ready to name y'all. I'm getting ready to beat you in the streets. On the back of the yellow folder, you will see case number. K1, yeah. Yeah. Shellenberger knowingly lied to the grand jury. Chief Johnson stole evidence. Yeah. This is the Get Shorty program, and Governor O'Malley approved it. That's Vicki Lawrence from Mama's Place. That's my son, Philip, and me. I'm a private chef and a caterer. I work for 85% of the richest people in this state. That's Sam Cassell's, world champion Houston Rockets when he won the championship. You feel me? That's Governor Schaefer. And that's Get Shorty. You got more Shorty than you can stand. See that? That's Governor O'Malley. Let's get this right. That's my store on Falls Road. See the date? 2006. 13 years it took me to get to where I am. So in 2020, dog, we gonna end this. Get Shorty. Yeah, you got Shorty. You got Shorty. You got Shorty. That's Ozzie Newsome. That's Ed Mulitalo of the Baltimore Ravens, the champion Baltimore Ravens. Like I said, I work for 85% of the richest people in this state. Ozzie Newsome. He signed this. And you seen when this was, how long I've been doing this. You who know who Sarah Palin is, right? Y'all didn't lock me up for this toilet. This toilet was about all of y'all. Governor O'Malley, Facebook, Dwayne G. Davis, a voice for the people. Y'all didn't lock me up for this one. Ehrlich, 92Q, TV1, CNN, Shorty's Voice. Like I said, go to Shorty's Voice. Because this toilet was all about your prison industry and the way that y'all shine people on. I named you. I shamed you. I publicly shamed you. The 2010 elections. Yeah, I won it all. Y'all locked me up. I went home on vacation. I came back on probation. I was kidnapped by the state of Illinois in 2007. I was held for 186 days. Kai Jackson, Mary Mubala, Vic Carter, Denise Koch, you knew about it. Yeah. You knew about it. Then you locked me up again in 2011. Yeah. You charged me with terrorism in Illinois and in Maryland. You charged me with terrorist activities because I was exposing the prison industry, the play-to-play politics. I'm a whistleblower on the courts. And we're going to take this to the Supreme Court. I am Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Dog, you picked a fight with the wrong one. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Maryland's prison industry. O'Malley Brown's machine. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Don't get no sweeter. This video exposes the names of the officials. That makes it officials. I ain't superficial. I am official. And you got your name on it. We're going to Hollywood with this. Director, producer, actor, screenwriter. And all I'm trying to do is live. Mic check that one. Now we're going to talk about Congressman Cummings' Legacy of Lies. Yeah, I got a book called Congressman Cummings' Legacy of Lies. But we're going to talk about Governor O'Malley's mom machine. We're going to talk about the money behind the machine. 2020, I want a federal state audit. You know why. You know why. And you do too. Y'all brung brown money into the machine. Real brown money. Y'all brung brown money. Y'all brung brown pharmaceuticals. Y'all brung a lot of brown money into the machine. Not just brown. Prison industry. Mass incarceration. Y'all gave the Sousa audit. I want to audit too. I want to audit too. I want everything on the table. We're going to put it on the glass. Have a cup of coffee with Shorty. You gave D'Souza an audit for his money. I want to audit about Shellenberger's money. I want to audit about Mosby's money. And I know where to look. This is Congressman Cummings' legacy. Congressman Cummings' legacy, he knew about this since 2008. President Obama asked Congressman Cummings to investigate my situation. Congressman Cummings been dodging me for 13 years because Congressman Cummings been making a lot of money off of locking up Black Baltimore. Congressman Cummings put money in every district except his own. You go within the 6-block radius of Congressman Cummings' office, and that's the deadliest part of the community. You feel me? But if you go in Roland Park when he spend that money, if you go in Dutchess Spot when he spend that money, a lot of money. Y'all selling Congressman Cummings' seat. 2020, we're going to have a federal investigation. And I'm going to show them where the money at. I'm going to show them the money. See that? Y'all signed for this. Y'all signed for this. July 2019. Lest us forget the 13th Amendment. The U.S. Constitution was adopted. All right? Section 1, neither slavery nor involuntary servitude except as a punishment for crimes. Dog, I'm good at my paperwork. Section 2, Congress shall have power to enforce this article and appropriate legislation. You got to enforce the article and you got to protect my rights. Not seen Congressman Cummings. I'm a whistleblower. Yeah. And I seen Congressman Cummings. You'll sign for that. August the 13th, we had a face-to-face, not Facebook. That's Judge Turnbull. That's the case number. That's Judge Pearson. Like I said, we're having the movie was about the courts and the corruption in the courts. That's Judge Pearson. That's Judge Turnbull. That's my case number right there. Please return his property. I haven't received my property. You took my truck, my computer. You took 13 years worth of movies. You took 13 movies. Those movies was worth $130 million. And it was all about the courts in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. You're going to have to reverse and remand a lot of cases in Baltimore City and Baltimore County because you took the evidence for my whistleblower's complaint. Shellenberger's on your team. Shellenberger's going to cost you a lot of money. That's the case number. Judge Turnbull. State versus Dwayne Davis. I was making a movie about Baltimore County. Lieutenant Horowitz, Chief of Police. Yeah. Mail fraud. Obstruction of justice. Malice prosecution. You knowing they accepted false charges when they charged me with terrorism, and you knew I wasn't a terrorist because I told y'all about this. I told you to file criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger long before you locked me up. Yeah. Shellenberger used the police department to do his dirty work like slave catchers. You feel me? You got to return my property. Produce my shit or pay me. I'm out $130 million in movies. $130 million. And I want what belongs to me. You feel me? Case number. Case number. You got that? 2011. Crime and Justice. Revenge is a best served code, dog. It don't get no colder than this. That's Senator Ben Cardin's federal grand jury request. My constitutional rights. Yeah. We official here. That's my film producer, Rob Fix. Everything that Rob Fix and Letters designed for the last 13 years is evidence for a federal investigation. County Courts building. You see that? Go get all my paperwork. That's Richard McFeely, the FBI. All right? The FBI has a case file on me. But I got a case file on the FBI. Who's watching who? Dog, Shorty watching both of you. FBI, go get my paperwork. Since 2008. Y'all got a hell of a paperwork on me. Like I said, there go the case. That's Senator Borshini because he was on the Judiciary Committee. And I asked the Judiciary Committee to have Bobby Zirkin investigated. I asked the Judiciary Committee to have Scott Shellenberger disbarred for this case. There go the case. Senator Borshini. There goes the date. There goes my producer, Rob Fix. There goes the case. That's Judge Turnbull. Court order to return all my property in Baltimore City Public Defender's Office. Yeah, Baltimore City and Baltimore County. Because Baltimore City had evidence too. Yeah, Baltimore City Public Defenders had this too. And y'all keep destroying my evidence. But Rob Fix got everything on film. That's my backup plan. Book, movie, and a lawsuit. 2020, we gonna get it all. Like I said, we headed to the Supreme Court on a writ of certiorari. You took my property. That's $130 million. That's a good case to go to the Supreme Court. You label me a terrorist. That's a good case to take to the Supreme Court. You label me a terrorist not once, not twice, but 3 times. 3 times a lady. Yeah. Triple crown. Rob Fix, Letters to Zion. Jake Davis and James Hammond signed the movie releases. Jake Davis and James Hammond gonna go to jail. Fiduciary fraud, income tax evasion. Yeah, fraud in the court, knowingly lying to the jury, perjury. Yeah, all of that. I want it all. All criminal charges against Jake Davis, James Hammond, Brother Insurance, State Farm Insurance, Bank of America, SunTrust Bank, Duran Battle, and Darlene Davis. Don't forget Paul Weinblatt, because they couldn't have did this without Paul Weinblatt. That's the accountant. And all they got to do is have an audit. We're going to have a federal and state audit. Money counts itself. I'm a sole proprietorship. Nobody can sign my checks. God can't sign my checks. That's Chief Judge Bell, 2011. Case number, certified. Because I gave it to Judge Bell too. I was a slave in one state and a free man in another. I am Dred Scott. I asked Judge Bell to give me a hearing. So y'all produce my paperwork from Judge Bell. Rob Fix production. See that? Kathleen Pugh. She's my main witness. Legislative Black Caucus. Everything. Yeah. So y'all can't send her away yet. Mayor Pugh, Kathleen Pugh, Senator Pugh, Brian Frost, those are my witnesses. Rob Fix got everything. Judge Turnbull. Now, Pollard Towing took my shit. Pollard Towing made money off of my shit. That's unlawful conversion. And they gave money back to Baltimore County courts. That's fraud. We're going to show you the money that Pollard Towing makes off of inmates in Baltimore County Detention Center. Y'all sell their property. Even if you took the truck, the contents of the truck should have still been in the police department. The contents of the truck was worth $130 million. You destroyed evidence for a whistleblower's application. Rob Fix Productions, case number. Judge Boris of Lake County. Like I said, States Attorney Waller. I went home on vacation. I came back on probation. Yeah, and you used that case against me. State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, 1986. Fast forward, 2010. Do your job or lose your job. But the movie coming out in 2020. Rob Fix Production. Baltimore City State's Attorney, Carl Bernstein, Greg Bernstein, all videos. Yeah, everything since 2009. Yeah. Brilliant Baltimore, Governor Hogan, and Starbucks. I'm going to talk about the root of the violence. Well, let's talk to Kai Jackson. Because like I said, my main witness is Mayor Pugh. We're talking about the prison industry and mass incarceration. Get all my paperwork. A federal and a state audit. A federal and a state audit. Crime and justice. We're going to talk about the violence in Baltimore. Let's talk about Governor Hogan. Let's talk about Scott Shellenberger. Let's talk about the money y'all make off of black bodies. I'm a whistleblower. And that's my ID number. It's about Governor O'Malley's prison industry and Governor Hogan's prison industry. The money that you make. The Brown O'Malley machine. And you can go straight to Mosby. She done had it since 2016. 2019. So go to the state prosecutor. So when you come out on the streets, know what you're dealing with. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. FCC gonna pay attention to this too. Mic check.